full video presentation with all of the pictures together coming soon. What else was I going to show and share? Well, places I want to make it to, I guess. All right. Here's where we want to go in 2024, before 2025. This is this year's goal, and it's to make it down to the Montana Megaliths Giants Playground, and this specifically Sage Wall close by, and just next level stuff. And this right here, this is the Mystery Rocks of Saskatchewan, another megalithic site I'm going to explore this year, as well as go back to Writing on Stone Park, another Badlands site in Alberta, and then cross the border into Montana. Right, literally across the river from Writing on Stone is Montana. And then we have Giants Playground, and to go meet Julie Ryder and do a tour of what she has discovered. And this is Writing on Stone Park. I explored there this past summer, but I'm going to go back for more full in-depth, getting the petroglyphs as well on that. And this is what we want to do this year, so please help me get there. Everything helps. Super chats, being a member, PayPal donation links up top. Everything helps to get all of this work done. You know, we're trying to get hydrogen, we're trying to get free energy, we're trying to find the ancient past, we're going back to this place, we're documenting that this is real. I'm the first to go take pictures and show all of the terraces on the different hill faces of these terraformed sites. I accomplished that this past year, and this upcoming year, I'm going here, and we're going to connect it all. I'm going back here, Writing Stone, and well, I still have thousands of pictures that I have yet to publish from my trips this past summer to these places. And well, if you want to see that, I need to live with an income somehow. My God. But anyways, it's coming. It's happening. The more support, the sooner it can happen. I promise that. But it will all be published for free at some point in the future. I do assure. Because why else go explore if not to share with the world? But if you want to help me get to this place and explore it and bring it with you, these are all Giants Playground across the border of, well, this site in Canada, across from Montana, where all the Giants Playground pictures are from. This being an overhead view of Mystery Rocks, Saskatchewan Mystery Rocks. It's the Cypress Hill Parks, I believe, that this is on the easternmost side of. And there's another megalithic site on the westernmost side that I made it to this past summer. Oh, bless your soul. New Rest Reset. Oh, Frankie, thank you, brother. You're the man. And shout out to Frankie and New West Reset. We've done one collab so far. We need to do many more. It's been too long, brother. I'm going to message you, and we need to schedule something. My friend, my fellow Calgarian, Tartarian, New West Reset. Shout out, Frankie Fingers. Thank you for the 30, my man. And let's plan to get Frankie along to one of these expeditions this summer too. But speaking of the picture that I have up, Saskatchewan Mystery Rocks megalithic site. I believe this picture was actually taken by my friend Michael Collins, who I just emailed. We're going to be doing an interview, our first stream together sometime in the next week or two, Wandering Wolf Productions. And he has explored so many sites. Wandering Wolf, just next level stuff. I'll be putting that up in the next week for when it's. I'm going to start trying to make the streams on YouTube and on StreamYards a week or two in advance so that you'll get to long notification, not just last minute, here it is, even though you know that it's coming because it's Wednesday or whatever day it be and whatever program I have, right? Freestyle Fridays, Free Energy Fridays, APEC Conference Saturdays. We had Alternative History Mondays. We got Woo Woo Wednesdays. We got Adept Alchemy 101. We have Real Science and Science of Sound series. Next episode coming up a Saturday soon. Most likely after the next APEC. I'm going to be planning that and coordinating it better with Tim Ventura as we go forward. And what do I need to do? How do I do? Let's find without crashing my computer. Was it Crypto Alchemist or Burn Eye that the good Frankie is on? Oh no, it's freezing up. All right, let's continue with the pictures. Julia Ryder at Giants Playground. There we have another dolmen. So many of the dolmens. This overhead view of one of the Badlands Guardians. And another episode I'm going to be doing right away. I have yet to get a screen capture. I need to do it, but I've seen it on Google Earth myself. There's a whole other valley to the north of this one that has several more indigenous faces on it. So not just all of these guys. There's like 10 in this valley. There's an additional 5 to 10 in the valley north of it. Here we have another Eagle Amphitheater. Another dolmens, more dolmens. Are these Titan feet? Maybe. Believe biogeology. Yes, it is. I also need to get to Omak, Alberta. That is what you're looking at here, an above picture of what is dubbed Canada's Stonehenge. I believe it's dated to 4500 BC, so potentially 6500 years minimum, and it's an astrological calendar in Alberta, and it is close by, I believe, to the Medicine Hat Badland Guardians. Here's the center of it. Here is another overhead picture. That could be Mike there, or this Mike? No, not one of them's Mr. Michael Collins. And yeah, I want to be climbing more mountains this summer. I'm going to be doing it either way. Here's another stone. This boulder, I believe, is actually outside of Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump, another megalithic site in southern Alberta that I visited several times this past summer. Have yet to publish my findings and pictures on it, but my God, it is a massive pyramid complex for sure. Here we have the Dragon's Head site, I believe, in Giants Playground. Here's an archaeological dig in Cypress Hills that's connected, Cypress Hill Park, and it's connected to the same park as the Saskatchewan Mystery Rocks that you're just looking at. So this right here, this is a picture I've been trying to find for a while. This is another megalithic structure that is in Cypress Hills Park. So there's the Saskatchewan Mystery Rock site in Cypress Hills, and there's this megalithic site in Cypress Hills, and there's this ancient archaeological megalithic dig site also in Cypress Hills Park. It's quite wild, and that's right also along the border. There's a whole strip between Giants Playground and all of the sites that I found, all the Badlands sites in Alberta. It's just nuts. Like the rhino site at Giants Playground, Montana. There's a very similar, even crazier mountain at Waterton National Park, another epic site I will be going back to this summer. Here we have writing on stone again, and these pictures don't do it justice. You know what? I'm going to have to, just because Frankie donated 30, Frankie bought y'all something special. Let's do a first time ever. All right, starting. There's my dog's butt, and there's me. Waterton Park. Who's filming Bernie? Shout out to my moms. Love my moms. Was able to do this trip with my moms this past summer. It was amazing. And this is the entrance to Waterton. And Waterton Lake is on the border with Montana. You can actually, what is it called? It's like Crypt Lake. There's actually a crypt, and it's like this pyramid mountain, and it's in the middle of Waterton Lake and National Park, and it's on the border of the U.S. and Canada. My goal is to explore it this summer. And here we're entering into the top of Waterton Park, the north side of it. Just beautiful in June, full of wildflowers everywhere. A bunch of dead trees from an old forest fire went through, I believe, 10 or 15 years ago. Bunch of bee balm right there. Very smelly herb flower. All right, so we're going in. We're getting into the mountains. And Red Canyon is where we end up on the north side here that we're leading up to. My God, is it one of the most beautiful, amazing places I've ever been. Oh, shout out David Stig. He just uploaded a video that my mouse inadvertently clicked on. But David Stig, we're going to be doing another episode on talking about his recent trip to the Eye of the Sahara, which him and Jimmy Bright Insight believe is actual Atlantis City in the middle of the Sahara. There's my mom. Shout out my moms. Love my moms. Thank you for the door. The key. Thanks, Mom, for bringing me. Mountains are getting bigger. Oh, and here we're starting to see one red mountain. Oh, is it going to zoom? No, my computer froze. Oh, there we go. All right, so we're starting to get some red at the tops, but just you wait. We're going to have entire red mountains and canyons coming up. Here we got another side, all red, and I went up and explored this, and it is red rock, red with white bands of quartz in between, almost like veins. They're called veins. They're called quartz veins. So you have red iron rock with quartz veins in between, and more. Sometimes I do see faces. Some of it could be pareidolia, some of it definitely not. All red and white. Quite a beautiful sight. And there is my pup T2, and you got two white eyes staring back out of the red. Back at him. I see a face. Do you? And the whole point also of all of these different pictures of slightly different angles Feel free to go back and pause each one and look at each one individually, because if you see that same face in each of the different pictures with slightly different angles, that is not pareidolia. That is architecturally designed to maintain that facial shape. And whatever it is, well, then it's actually a face. All right, Red Rock Canyon. Red Rock Canyon with crazy symmetrical parallel quartz veins all the way through, and waterfalls. Oh my god, this place is magic in the summer, and I'm definitely going back. There's moms, and I'd be going back hopefully with moms, but also with any and all of you that want to come. We're going to plan it in advance, and Frankie, this would be a good one for you to come on, my man, down to Waterton, and we'll make it like a 3-day sort of camping thing. Probably get some trailers, and we can probably spend 1 day in the national, like one night, maybe 1 or 2 nights in the park, maybe a couple more out at my aunt's property close by. Aunt and uncle, shout out Sherry and Bob, the Tatlow family, love them. Just as it's a big acreage, and it could be a good place to base out of for an extra day or two, especially those that might be traveling in from a longer distance. If you're looking for an RVing trip, camping trip, and exploration, right? It could be a nice thing to do, and we'll plan it out. We're gonna make it a thing because we're going back here. And it literally goes for miles down, all the way down, and all the way up into the mountain. The entire mountain's red. The entire canyon is red. It is Red Rock Canyon in Waterton National Park, and it is a Waterton Park. There's waterfall after waterfall after waterfall in this beautiful place, and I suspect it's a megalithic site. That, or we live in a simulation that was built with, what the heck? Minecraft simulation reality, because there's so many slabs that just look like giant cut slabs, and carved stone and blocks. And this is the public area, and even here, like, it looks like there's like snakes, and that the parallel quartz veins seem like there's some art in them almost, or creatures. It's pretty wild. But this is just the public area. Wait until I cross under the no trespassing sign, and look, like that looks like a snake to me chasing another snake. Like that's a big snake. That's a little snake. Like little snake fade going up, big snake gonna eat little snake. I don't know, but like got built in. Not just pareidolia, I think, but maybe, I don't know. You let me know. Why is it freezing? Okay, it's loading. There we go. And I should have changed this when I started covering Red Rock Canyon, but now we got it red so that when I go back and edit, we know it's Red Rock Canyon that we're covering right now. All right, so as we continue up Red Rock Canyon, waterfall after waterfall after waterfall at Waterton Park. And like just the symmetry, like boop, ba-doop, ba-doop. This looks suspect, to say the least. How does nature just form that? I don't think it's nature. I think it's built, potentially. Or Titan biogeology. One or the other. One or the other. And I believe Stellium 7 has put forward a lot of compelling evidence in the biogeology department, and that this site right here is an excellent candidate for it. And shout out to Stellium 7. I was thinking of him the other day, as well as Lucius Aurelius, and that what I love about Aurelius is the 5 eras theory he puts forward, and the Titan